We are back with some more SnowRunner, and today is a special day because this is the launch of the new content of a brand new map, The Rift. This is a map that's been available to the public for a little while now through an open beta, but I did not participate in that beta because I wanted to A, be able to use my same save file, and B, I wanted to make sure that it was complete when it showed because I felt like that was a fair representation of the game to do so. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue here. So I did a little bit of work off stream to get some things set up in Russia. First off, let's make sure that the content did indeed imply. Hey, there it is. All right, so I know nothing about the Rift. I have no idea what to expect from it. I haven't really, as I said, I didn't participate in the beta, and I haven't really looked at any of the information that's out there through various means on Reddit or what have you. So, I didn't even know what map it would connect to, and it appears that it connects to the quarry, which is actually fortunate for me, as I have some scout vehicles already in that map. So let's go ahead and see what we've got from a scout vehicle perspective. So I was driving around this taiga, and I had a specific quest in mind with this guy, but we can hold off on that because this stream is going to be entirely about exploring the new map if we can. Now, if it's locked behind some quest or something, then we'll deal with it. But for right now, let's go ahead and... So I have two scout vehicles here, the Yar 87 and the TUZ 420 Tatarin. I had to use that to help myself with another quest, so it might not be in the most ideal situation. It's over here. Where is the connection, though? That's to the Drowned Lands. That goes there. That goes there. Where would you connect to this thing? Like, see, this is one of the things I don't know at all about. So, Drowned Lands, Drowned Lands, Drowned Lands. Let's zoom the map way out so we can see what we're looking at here. Okay, so according to what I'm seeing on the global map, this should connect to the quarry, but I'm not actually seeing the connection point. So, unless there's a quest, which I might take a look at here in a second. So, I see no connection here. Let's look around on this map. This is a fairly large map. So quarry, quarry, quarry. I mean, what it says is the quarry. So let me go over to the quarry and see if there's any quests that we're needing to do. So there are a couple, looks like new quests. So let's see. Pathfinder. All right, the road we're using to reach this area now isn't well suited for trucks. But while there is... Oh, there you go. Gateway to the Rift. I see it now. Was it there before I started this quest? I'm actually curious. It might have been and I just missed it. Well, either way, it's making it clear now. But there is another road heading off from the village to the north. We need you to check it if it's more accessible than our current path. All right. Well, I guess we have to do this one to get where we want to go. So let's go ahead and accept this quest and find ourselves. So again, yeah. So one scout vehicle is there, one's there. This is actually, now that we know where it is, it's actually probably closer. I don't know what the fuel situation is for the 420 though. It's at 77%. I brought it over here to not only rescue another truck but also refuel it. So I don't think it has much fuel on the cargo rack. But in any case, let's go ahead and jump into the truck in question. There we go. Yeah, so it's almost out of fuel. So what I'm going to do, first off, we're going to jump to morning, which isn't that far away. We're going to give ourselves some fuel from our rack, which is, again, not a lot because I refueled something else. Okay. Where am I and where do I need to go? Looks like we need to go off to the right here. So the situation I was doing, so there's a quest you have to use the seismic vibrator thing for, geological survey. And you see all these stumps? Can you guess what I got stuck on? Initially, let me go over this way for the road. I couldn't see the stumps because there's these tall grass, and the stump that I got stuck on, I couldn't see it, so I had no idea what I was stuck on, and I was stuck hopelessly. So I had to have this guy come over and rescue me. But it worked out in the end. I was able to use that one Azov we bought. I think I bought it in the last stream. To do that quest. It worked out pretty well. I liked that truck. It was a little on the slow side, but otherwise, pretty good truck. I sent it back to the garage, though, because I had done all the quests that needed a seismic vibrator, so no reason to keep it around with that thing attached. Alright. I'm not sure if I want to stop off and get fuel before we go this direction, or not. It'd be a little bit of a detour to do so, but we may need it, because this thing does burn fuel. I mean, it's got a big tank, so that's in its favor, but it does burn fuel pretty aggressively, and I don't know how big the rift map is, or what to expect on it, so... Okay. So we head off to the left here. So yeah. Oops. So to get fuel would just be a matter of coming over here. This truck's kind of in the way, but you know what? I'm just going to go straight there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. If we have to rescue this truck, we have to rescue it. That's part of the fun of this game sometimes. I use that word loosely, I guess. Fun, sometimes frustration. Because the thing with that geological survey was definitely a frustrating moment. Because I was stuck. I couldn't see what I was stuck on. Had no hope of getting out. And if you've ever used that seismic vibrator before, it makes this beeping noise. And to try and figure out how to get myself unstuck while there's this incessant rapid beeping. Because I was within 30 meters of what I needed to get to. And the closer you get, the more it beeps at you. So it was just going, you know, it was just making this really repetitive beep noise. Just to add to that layer of headache and frustration. Alright, so we can approach this from two different angles, either the road on the left or the road on the right. I'm going to take the one on the right because it seems like a more major road. Although I don't know 100% if that's the wisest one to go down. Yeah, I see. I bet you it was on the map, and I just wasn't looking all the way up in the north here. It makes sense of the location, though, that they did, because the other maps and their connection points are more down in the south, and I think there's a body of water down south, so I guess it's the one way to go. Then again, I didn't know which map would be connected to this, so... Alright, so I suspect we do this quest and maybe it will unlock where we need to go. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll have another quest to do, because definitely there are new quests on this one. Okay. We just keep going. This road looks a little treacherous, but... nothing we haven't done before. So isn't the goal here that we're supposed to radio back and say whether or not this road is more accessible than the one that they're currently going down? Because so far, I wouldn't say I'm impressed. Alright, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm... yeah, okay, there was supposed to be a turning there. I didn't really... okay, I see it now. I didn't see it the first time I went through. I don't know if I would call that an accessible road. I guess comparatively on the other roads on this map, I guess we should use that term loosely, road. Put that in big air quotes. Yeah, that doesn't look like much of a road to me. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my headlights. I don't think we need them anymore. Well, hopefully we do have fuel somewhere, because I did make the decision not to go get fuel. Shit. Rocks are very unpredictable and slidey. I'm trying to take it gingerly, but the slope is making me roll backwards. I'm hung up on something, but I don't want my one wheel to go off the edge, because this thing doesn't have the best turning circle. It looks like we made it. Oh, so I actually have to... hold on one second. I guess to do the quest, we actually have to go to the map. Alright, that's fine. So now where do we go? Oh, well, they actually marked a fuel station. That's generous of them. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't want to do that quest right away. What else is new? The key buildings restoration was the quest I was working on. Nothing new here. We do have an oil. So what's this uplink one? Because that's the new one, I think. Oh, okay. There is actually more triangulation stuff. Was that there before and I missed it? Because I thought I looked through the quest and there wasn't any more of those. Oh, okay. I was wrong about the needing the seismic vibrator. Any case, let's see. This is delivering stuff. I'm going to keep that one quest, the Northern Road one, selected because it's the one we can do with a scout vehicle. Okay. We don't know about any other quests. So let's take a look at the actual map here. Our priority is getting fuel, but maybe going over to this guy would be a good one. So we come up here, we go this way, and then we just kind of go this way and try and figure it out. Alright, here we go. There should be upgrades here on this map as well. And I suspect some of them will be in areas we won't see through the watchtowers. So we're going to have to be mindful as we drive here of ways that the game would make us go to get those upgrades. Because they have a habit of making you go down paths specifically to get them sometimes. Like this one here, like that path that direction. That screams to me, I bet you there's an upgrade or something going on in that direction because it's a dead-end road. But we're not going to worry about it right now. We're going to go get fuel right now. Looks like it just up here a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to make this right turn. We go where the fuel station says it is. I mean, I hope it actually has fuel like the name implies. I should have looked at the map to see if there was a thing for a garage, because even if you haven't found the garage, it would say garage not found, I believe. Oh, there's a scout guy there. Fuel station. Yeah, there we go. So we'll fill up that, and the roof rack automatically filled? That's new. Okay. So there's another scout thing that I might want to take a peek at. Alright, well, the fuel situation was taken care of nicely. What I want to look at, though... Yeah, so, Rift. Yeah, so it sounds like it's not going to have a garage. Because the garage with the line through it, I think there's no possibility for there being a garage here. If I remember correctly, on the Alaskan map, for example, on White Valley... it would say, garage not found. So, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's going to be another garage here. But that is what that is. Alright, but we'll just keep exploring. I'm going to go hit up that watchtower, but before I do that, because I'm already here, I'm going to go drive over to the other trailer so we can get that 30 experience. There it is, I see it. There's also a quest here. There is a possibility that this quest will show up with the watchtower, but just to be sure, I'm just going to drive up to it. I might even accept it too, because why not? Alright, so what's the deal? Local farm might not have been the pinnacle of motorized industry, but it still won't hurt to check if they might still have some salvageable vehicles there. Fix anything you find and tow it to the service station. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this. Very highly rewarding quest, too. But yeah, we'll just accept it because it's somewhere, right? That quest is somewhere. Probably not here. Maybe, maybe not, but you never really know. It could be far away. So it's better to just have the quest accepted and ready to go. So if we happen upon where that quest area is, we can choose to do it or not. As a matter of fact, I do have repair parts on this truck, so in theory, we could do some of those quests if that's what that's about. I would have to look at the details specifically to see what they're looking for, but alright. Let's go ahead and mark our path here. I think it's pretty clear which way we need to go now. We come along this path, and then it looks like it circles around, then we get to the watchtower. So let's do that. Yeah, so as I said earlier, I don't know anything about this map. I don't know what to expect. That icon for the fuel station was definitely different / new. And the fact that we knew about it before we had actually discovered it, that was somewhat surprising to me. It made the exploration process maybe a little easier. But I'm not sure how I feel about that change. Part of the exploration, the fun of it, is being tense and not really knowing whether or not you're going to be able to make it. Right? I came onto this map not knowing if I had enough fuel, and then I find a fuel station right away, and then I'm like, well, there goes all that tension, right? Is this vehicle necessarily my first pick for doing the scout job? I'm not sure. Very capable. But it's kind of big and might struggle with some of these side paths we're going to have to take for these watchtowers, perhaps. But it can manage just about any kind of terrain. The one thing it can't really manage very well is really deep water. It does alright with that, but there's no way of upgrading the, well, you know, honestly, I don't know. Maybe they did add upgrades to this thing, but there wasn't a lot of upgrades with this the last time I checked. If they added it, that'd be nice, but there's no snorkel upgrade for this guy, so you get whatever default. Okay, there's the watchtower. Let's break and do this. I always like doing this when I discover these. Not necessary, but fun. A lot of wooded terrain here on this map so far. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the map, see what we've uncovered. Alright, so I was incorrect about there being an upgrade over here because the tower has uncovered it. But there is a trailer all the way at the end. Scout fuel trailer. So more than one of those. Unfortunately, I cannot connect to these guys because I have no ability to connect to a trailer. At least that's how I remember this. Okay, we got something going on here. More than one quest. This, whatever this is, isn't showing up on the map. It looks like this, right? That's the same. So if it's not this, it's something very similar. It's not a 420. Okay, well, let's continue on with our journey. So we got a tower over here. I might go get that one. Because it's, I think, pretty obvious which way we need to go. I want to see if we can go down this way. Get back onto that main road, and then we just follow the main road. Till this point, and then we kind of figure it out after that. Okay. This may not be a good path, but I want to see if it's even viable. Oh, well, hold on. There's a quest up here. Let's go accept it. Because we may not want to drive all the way back up here. Okay, what do we got? Unexpected guests. Places like these seem to attract a good bit of attention from thrill seekers and scavengers alike. It seems like someone set up camp in the forest nearby. Head down there and see if they're still here. Okay, we'll accept that. So that's going to be just a scout one. You just need, probably I'm saying. You probably just need to go to where they are. As a matter of fact, let's see where exactly that quest is, because it might not be far away. As a matter of fact, where is this quest? So, yeah, so this is a restore and deliver quest. And that's all the way up there, so we've got time for that. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, this is one of those cases where there's more than one place we could have done that quest. Okay, let's not worry about that quest, though. Unexpected guess. Where's the location for that? Ah, there you go. It's off on that road. I'm going to ignore that for now. That's not really a priority for us, so we'll just stay on the quest we're on. But I thought it was worth taking a look at, in case we just so happen to drive nearby that. I mean, would have been good to do it. Alright, let's thread our way through these trees. Yeah, so far, though, liking the map. Lot of forest. I'm curious when we're going to see the part that I don't know if this is a way we can get through or not. Looks pretty dense. I think I might have to turn around and try a different direction. How far away are we? 38 meters. Looks like there's more of an opening to my right here. I'm going to try for that. Yeah, it might take us down to this boggy swamp, but hey, it gets us where we need to go. Yeah, that worked. Oop, until I got hung up on this tree. Alright, right here looks like a good gap for us. Alright, back on the road. And this is going to be one of the things that this vehicle excels at is, I don't want to go all the way back around to get where I want to go. Let's just drive down this hill and through this forest. That's what this is good at. So I didn't notice any upgrades. We could double check that. Might as well while we're here, because they should be listed on this list if there are any. So there's a section down there for upgrades. None listed, so I think we'll go ahead and just continue here. All right. I guess I should put out a disclaimer. Or not really a disclaimer, just talk about something. So when this update first launched, apparently there was a little bit of a bug where they forgot to change over which file they were supposed to check for your save file. So a lot of people, when they first launched this update, thought that their save had been wiped. I'm quite clearly using my old save file, so that's not... your save file didn't get wiped, it was checking the wrong folder because they switched it over from an open beta branch. Like, we just keep going forward. Open beta branch to the full launch, and the open beta branch had a different set of save files, and they were still checking for those, so yeah. That's pretty much what happened. They fixed it pretty quickly, but there was definitely, when I looked on the forums to see if the update had happened this morning, there was definitely quite a bit of panic when the update first launched of people thinking they lost their saves, which is understandable because I don't know how many hours I put into the game at this point, but I'd say it's safe to say it's over 100, maybe more. Could be close to 200 at this point. I really don't know how many hours I put into this game. And I wouldn't want to lose that progress, so I understand exactly where people are coming from with that. And I know there's people that put more time into the game than me. Okay. So, still no upgrades under the watchtowers yet. But we have a number of quests. There's one right in front of me, so I might hit that up. There's also a trailer right off to the right, so we might tap that as well to get that little bit of experience. A lot of scout trailers. I find that interesting. Alright, so what have we uncovered? Well, this is our first obvious vehicle, even though it's not being marked on the map. Is there another vehicle that we see? I don't know if there's anything new. I doubt it, but as far as vehicles that weren't in the game before. But who knows? There might be. Nothing I see, but I could be missing it. Alright, well, let's go try and find those trailers. So there should be one right off over here. I'll go also accept the quest. I'm not going to accept every quest, especially if I have to go out of my way to do so, but if there's one literally right next to me, I will see what the deal is. But there's the trailer. I see it, but I just want to tap this first. The nearby village had definitely seen better days. We do have some supplies we could spare to help making this place more habitable. Okay, good. So far, I'm seeing a lot of very high reward quests, which is interesting. So I'm gonna go up here, get the 30 experience, which we just did. Looks like there's another trailer over there we might get some experience from, as well as a quest, so I'll go do that. Gotta be careful for these stumps. Alright. First this. I tried to turn off my engine, it didn't work. Oh well. The station on the hill is our main priority in this area. We'd like to equip a small fuel depot next to it. Retrieve a fuel tank and bring it to the base station. I guess I'm pretty sure I know which fuel tanker they want me to take. It's probably this one right here. What do you guys think? Now, is it going to give me experience? Sometimes these quest ones don't give you anything. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure I drove right up to that thing. Okay. What's the next order of business? So I'm not going to go over to finders and finders keepers because that's a little out of the way, perhaps. All right, so we have 2 towers available to unlock. This one I think is more straightforward, which where I need to go to get there. This one, it's a little bit more uncertain, but it's technically closer. I think I'm going to go over that way. So we want to go back the way we came. Go this way. Go this way. Very snaking path here. Go through this village area. And then we'll figure out where we need to go from there. Looks like it's kind of drowned out, but we should be able to manage that, I think, with this vehicle. I could top us off with fuel here, but I think we'll be alright. I've got 120 liters on top of the truck. And we still got 230 liters to go, so I think we'll manage okay. And I might want to send another scout vehicle over here at some point. Because the one I have sitting over in the quarry, it's only one map. It's the map adjacent to this one. And that vehicle isn't really doing anything where it is at the moment either. So, as a matter of fact, depending on how this looks, if it's hard for me to get to one of these watchtowers because of some obstacle that I don't know about until I get there, what I'll do is I might even send that other scout vehicle over here and come at it from a different angle. Just to get that other scout vehicle over here, especially if we have like recovery missions to do. The other vehicle I have has many more repair parts on it than this one does, so it'll be easier to pull off with that vehicle than this one. But we'll do what we can with this guy for now. Honestly, I haven't had many opportunities to use this vehicle because I did a lot of my exploration on the other maps by the time I had gotten it, so this will be the first time I'm doing major exploration with it. Alright, let's take a little bit of a peek at the map. Okay, so we're not really uncovering anything we haven't already seen on the map yet. We haven't gotten far enough. Alright. So we've got this destroyed village here, which I'm guessing is what the village that Quest was talking about restoring. Still haven't seen a feature that would make me think Rift yet, so I have a feeling we're going to have some major obstacle on this map that's going to prevent us from going where we want to go. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for something as well. That, oh, that car's seen better days. I hear a cow moo. Is that a pumpkin patch? We might have to we might have to have some fun with that pumpkin patch at some point. What the hell is this? This screams bridge needs built. Alright, so this is probably the point where we need to start looking at the map, figure out where we need to go. So, yeah, I'm gonna guess there's a mainline quest to get this, because I don't actually... Unless it's the quest marker somewhere else. Let's actually see if we can figure that out. So, all of these quests, except for Pathfinder, are for older maps. This one's for the one that starts with Z, and Pure Recovery is also on that map. This one's already finished. So... We got... I should actually check how many quests are available on this location now, because it was 59, I believe. Let's see how many new ones there are. Okay, so Geological Research Uplink. I think this was a new one for this map. Yeah, it is. Oil Rig Restoration, I'm pretty sure, was on one of the... It's in the quarry, so we can see that right there. Data mining. Delivered to the old mines. Not saying it's on a different map, so that should be here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Derrick delivery. That's on the Z map. And that one is as well. So we've got a few, but none of those screamed fix bridge. So, alright. Let's take a look then. How many quests are there in this area now? We're up to 71, so you're going up from 59 there. Okay, good to see. Well, clearly we're not going that way, so let's go this way. I really hope that that is a bridge you fixed or something. If not, it's not, but it looks like they've got the setup for it. So I don't know too much how we're doing this path just yet. Well, we're starting to see something that you could qualify as possibly a rift. I've kind of lost all semblance of where this road is supposed to be. I think I see some tracks up ahead, but let me just take a real quick peek at the map and we'll draw out a little bit of a line because I'm starting to lose. Okay. Timed quest there. I don't really want to be on that. Okay. Yeah, so we're almost right to the tower, so we can follow this road there, and that should do it. Okay, so the road goes over that way a bit. We'll cross here. These rocks are going to be the pain in the ass. See, I don't know if I would actually follow this path normally to get across this river. I think I would have probably just driven more directly, especially as it's just taking me around to where probably I would have driven naturally. Yeah, I would have just driven straight across right there. I mean, it's not like it's that hard to do. Yeah, here's the watchtower. All right. This is a pretty area. And I think we got our first glimpse of why this is called the Rift. In particular, I don't know if we can see it from here easily, but that area right over there, that is probably why I think this is called the Rift. But that's a guess on my part. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've uncovered. The first thing, is there any upgrades? Still no upgrades. Interesting. Not ones that are on the under the watchtower, at least. Doesn't mean they're not here. There should be at least a few, I would assume. Alright, so bunch of stuff going on over here. Not sure we're going to go over there, though. Instead, because we're like literally right next to it, let's go finish this quest. And then we can think about whether we're going to go to this watchtower. This might be dicey, so maybe we come down this way. Maybe I'd look at what that road looks like, but night's starting to descend. Of course, the trick now is if there's upgrades on this map and no watchtower uncovers one, then I'm gonna have to look at this map in the perspective of, if I was an upgrade, where would I be? And usually it's gonna be, I mean, if it's out in the middle of nowhere, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and there's not likely I'm gonna find it, but oftentimes, if you go down roads you really haven't traveled before, you're gonna find something. Sometimes it's just quests you haven't found, like with the watchtowers. Sometimes it's upgrades, so we'll take a look at the map and see, is there an area that's really obvious where the watchtowers don't cover, but like just screams upgrade? So that's what we're gonna look at. Okay, there's the reward, so looks like this road might not be worth the effort. We'll stick to using the old one for now. Still, thanks for taking the time to check it. A little bit of a reward, but it's good because we were in the area anyway. Alright, let's just turn around. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this is under the watchtower's eyes. At least I think it is, so as far as I know, no reason to go down that road. Just gonna back up here. Alright, it's starting to get dark. For the sake of you guys, I think I'm going to skip to morning here. Alright. I should probably draw out where I want to go, but I think I can figure it out. It looks like just this path here would be the way we'd go. We don't want to go down that scary, possibly rather wide river. But let me just double check the path here, so. And draw it out more. I mean, honestly, this path might be bad just because of the rocks, and I might want to go the other way. We'll take a peek at it, though. If it is, you know what? Oops. Before I draw all this out, let's actually take a peek at this. See if it's even worth going this way. Because if it looks like a nightmare, I may not go this way. So I'll just drive where it appears the road is. I mean, that didn't seem too bad. At least not for this vehicle. Alright, and I think that was the obstacle that looked like it might have been scary. So let's draw the rest of this out. Okay, so you go there, you go there. Then you either go up or you go this way. That's where you're not certain of exactly where you need to go. I'm gonna suspect we go this way. It's possible this last watchtower is not actually on a road. So far we've been lucky because all the watchtowers have been on a road, but this one might be an exception. So let's get over there and figure it out. I kind of don't want us to be tracking the quest we're tracking right now. Let me fix that. We'll just do this one. Stop tracking it. These quests aren't going to be really relevant for where I'm going to be, probably. We'll worry about the quests a little later. Alright. I can see the watchtower from here, so let me take a peek at it. There is a road that goes up to it, but it's one of those situations where with the vehicle we have, would we just be better off just trying to drive up to it without following these waypoints? I say yeah. What's this vehicle for if you're not going to do things like that? So I'm going to come over this way. And it looks like we've got a straight shot if I go up this way. Ooh, is that a cemetery? I thought it was a cemetery, but it's really hard to tell, actually. In that poor light, it looked like a cemetery to me, but now looking at it more, oh, hello. Well, there's definitely a truck there. Did I get to where the watchtower is? I'm assuming, yeah. I didn't see the launch point, though. Yeah, I did. Come on, we gotta do the... Ah, there we go. Right here. Yeah, it's very clearly not a cemetery. So... Oops. Didn't want to hit X there again, sorry. Let me guess, we're supposed to recover this truck. Well, let's find out. I would guess it's this. According to some papers we got on the old mine, there should be at least one truck workers used for hauling some of their equipment. Find it and see if you can get it to work. Alright, let's accept that quest. I'm gonna go ahead and actually track it right now. Start tracking. Alright, is it multi-stage, though? No. Oh, no, it is. Deliver. Yeah, okay. I doubt we have enough repairs here, but we could at least get started on it. Oops. Ah, all the buttons wrong. Okay. First, repair. Yeah, we need 278 points and we only have 150. I'm still going to apply them because I don't know exactly when we're going to get back to this guy. So let's go ahead and do so. And then for the refueling, again, I don't see a reason why not to do that. I might run out of fuel with this vehicle, but if that happens, that happens. It's fine. So, yeah, let's do that. So, refuel. We want to have it be the roof rack to the step 310. We almost have refueled it. I might not give it full fuel because I'm not going to be able to entirely refuel it. So I'll just give it a little bit of my fuel. And then I'll save the rest of it for myself. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to use it right now. There we go. Okay, so what's next on the list? We have done all the exploration. Still don't see any upgrades on the map. So, with that in mind, is there anywhere on this map that's really obvious that it would be an upgrade spot? I mean, I assumed there would be upgrades here because there were a number of trucks where it said, find this upgrade in, and then there was just a blank spot. So I assumed it would be part of this map. Maybe here. It would have to be in the gray area. In this area. It would have to be. Because everywhere that's lit up right now, the watch tower is covered. So if they don't see it, it's not there. So yeah, interesting. Alright, so as far as what we've got facilities-wise, there's no service station that I see. Unless there's a quest to repair one. So that means buy the lumber mill between the two red buildings. Here? How come that didn't show up? That should have been under the purview of the watchtower. Did they change how that worked? Well, in any case. If they change how that worked, that's strange. Well. Secret location style? Yeah. I understand, but usually the secret locations are not under the watchtower. Oh well. Alright, well let's take a look at all the quests. See what we got. So we've got Old Faithful, we're already working on that one. Covering all fronts. Fuel carrier trailer to there. Okay. In with the new. So just a bunch of cement you delivered. I expect a guess. So this is a scout one. This one we might want to do. Come down here. I think this is going to be the moment where we get our other scout vehicle over here, because we're going to want more repairs, because we have another one here, the pacifist. What's the pacifist? Oh, yeah, they've definitely changed this quite a lot. So we see where the quest is. In the past, the pacifist would be here, but it would be a, when it, like, not filled out white like this. I could actually show you on another map. Hold on. So if we go to the... Well, no, it'd have to be a map where I haven't done all the quests. Hold on. Maybe here? Nah, I can't show you because I've done all the quests. But normally, it would be like a page that's not filled out. So they've definitely changed the way things are tracked now. So I can see the location of where I get that quest, but I can't see any of the details for it, which is something you used to be able to do. So they decided they didn't like that idea, I guess. The way that it used to work. Interesting. Not sure if I like that idea or not. So we have no idea what these quests are about until I go over and talk to them. So I guess we'll do that. Go talk to that one. Because I want to know what this pacifist one is. I suspect you have to recover and repair it, but maybe you just take it somewhere. And if that's the case, we can do that right now. So, all right. I'm not sure if I've ever seen the rain be this heavy before. Maybe it has been, but it seems pretty intense. So I kind of wonder, if I were to start over again, how much the watchtowers really tell you. Because, in my opinion, what they've just done is made the value of the watchtowers go down significantly. Because if the watchtowers don't actually tell you anything that's under the area you uncover, then why bother? Alright, so what's this? We're setting up a supply depot just by the lake. One of our workers caught a glimpse of an abandoned trailer up in the hills. Find it and take it to the depot. Okay. And this should be the pacifist here. Alright, now that is not something you see often. A repurposed armored carrier. I'm looking at one right now, but in any case, just lying out there, out here, waiting to be recovered. Seems like it might be stuck down there. Pull it out and fix it, and you get to keep it. So I get 2 of these things? Alright. Well, there it is. I don't have the repair parts for it. What is the deal with it, though? Why is that not being shown? Did I not accept it? I didn't accept it, that's why. Okay. Did I not accept the other one? What one was that? What was that called? Lost and Found? Yeah, I accepted that one. Okay. Pacifist. So even if I drove up to it, it wasn't listed anyway because I hadn't accepted it yet. That's really weird. Okay, so... pull to the safer area, then restore it. That's different order. What do they classify as a safe area? Up there? Okay. Well, we can do that bit. Now, what would be my approach to this? That seems like it's unwise. Go from that direction. Let me take a peek on the map. Maybe we can figure it out that way. So, there is a road back here. That might be the better way to get to where this thing is. So, I'm going to approach it from that. Because this is just directly down. I might be able to go down that way, but going back up that way, pulling the other guy would be probably not easy. So, Let's see if the other way makes sense. Alright. Oh, here you go. Don't even have to go that far. It's right here. This seems like more the way to get down there. That might actually be the road. Yeah, that is the road. We're still not down there, though. Down underneath this area. Let's go around, see if there's a way down. There may not be. I just wanted to take a look to see if there was a better way. Yeah. Maybe there's a way to get underneath here. This looks crazy, though. This whole area. I might go get my other scout vehicle in a bit here, because I'm not sure I'm figuring out exactly how to do this just yet. Could do it with the crane, maybe, because you can pull vehicles with a crane. I just don't have one in the area right now. Then again, maybe down that way. Hard to say if that connects, though. Guess we could take a peek. Kind of hard to see anything down there. Might want to turn into first person here. That might connect. Let's see. And again, we might just get hopelessly stuck. Nah, it doesn't connect. Worth a peek. Yeah, that one path might be the only path down there. And if that's the case, that's going to be somewhat problematic. We have a long enough winch cable, which I think I upgraded the winch on this guy. I'm not 100% on that. We might be able to reach it without actually going down. But I don't think an alternate route really exists. It's all pretty sheer in every direction, so... Alright. I don't know if our winch cable reaches this far, but there's one way to find out. Oh, it does. Alright, that makes that easy. We don't want to get stuck on this rock, though. Let me disconnect. Let's pull it this way. Yeah. These damn rocks. Alright. That should work. Oh. Go. Alright, let's start pulling it. I think we're wedged on that rock, so what I'm going to do is back up a little bit. Oh, that's right, because it's connected to me. It's going to reverse as I reverse, which is unfortunate. I just did release it for a second, because I need to pull it around this other rock. Alright, that might do. Patch to that. Alright, cool. And we just need to pull it to here. I want to winch it in, though, before we do that. Oh, I'm not on the quest. Hold on. Pacifist. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that bit's done. So now we just need to repair it. It's mostly repaired, it just really needs fuel. Unfortunately, I'm in low supply of either thing. So, for right now, I'm just going to park this here. Let's go get our other scout vehicle on the other map. Is that a new paint job on the 420? No, it's an old one. It's one of the ones that you have available from the previous version of the game. Alright, so we have one over here. Grab the R87. Should be ready to go. I'll just double check that it has full repairs and everything in the service station. So first, let's make sure our fuel is all good to go. Looks good. Let's go get make sure our repairs are topped off. Honestly, I could just check it this way. Whoops. Repair. Yeah, we're good to go. All right. So I'm glad I left this here, because this is going to be a pretty short trip to get there. I might not have the fuel to do this, because the fuel tank of... Trying to think of how I want to do this. Probably want to take this turning, actually. The fuel tank of that APC is the 420 is pretty big, and I'm pretty sure the fuel on my roof rack is not going to cover that. So there is a fuel station on the map though, so we could always make more than one trip. So it's not the end of the world, but thankfully it didn't need all that many repairs. So we should have that covered. I'll try and do the 310 as well while we're over there. Whoops. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with two 420s at this stage. I could always sell it, obviously, but I'll keep it for now. I'm going to have a lot of exploring to do if they set up the way the game to work the way it does now, where you actually have to physically drive up to the quest to have them be readable on what you have to do. I mean, you had to accept the quest in the past, so it's not too much of a departure, but oftentimes you'd get a heads up on what the quest was the way it worked before. So what all you needed to do, and you could prepare for the quest kind of preemptively. I do find it interesting though that one time quest was being tracked, even though I hadn't accepted it. So that's weird. I don't know. I don't know if the game's acting as it's intended or not, to be totally honest with you, with that kind of stuff. Because it is a departure from the way the game used to work. Is this the road we want to turn on, or it's probably that road over there, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now we can turn off all-wheel drive for a bit. Kind of weird coming from the 420 to this, because I consider this to be a very capable scout vehicle, but it's getting bogged down where the 420 did not. I'm probably going to have to send the 420 back to the garage, though, at some point to upgrade it, but we'll keep it there as long as its fuel reserves last, probably. Oh, come on.